figured that since we never talk, I should talk to you. Although it's always weird talking to people on the phone for me, because I never really know what to say. So I guess I figured this was easier. I don't really know what else to say. It's kind of awkward because it's like, oh hey, here's all the things that have been going on in my life. Kind of unnatural. It's not really how we talk normally. I changed my hair. I like it. It's kind of cool. I'm going to change it later because when I start being in plays and stuff, I'll have to have more natural hair. So, it was really weird. Yesterday, I was like sitting in a chair, right? And then, inexplicably, I felt like it was tipping over backwards. And so I like leaned forward so that way I didn't fall down, but it wasn't tipping over. And so me leaning forward, actually, like, I basically threw myself into a wall, right in the corner of the wall. And so I have like this huge bruise on my arm and my knee where I hit the wall. Pretty blonde moment right there. School kinda sucks. I mean, it's kinda cool, but basically I spend like all my time doing homework, and like occasionally I'll get free time like an hour before I go to bed or something, but then I have like nothing to do at that time. Sometimes I watch Glee, but we only have the first season on Netflix. Oh, by the way, can you send me all or any of your DVDs that Eric also has, because Netflix has a really crappy selection of movies. They're only it only has the movies that they were able to get the copyright of, which are only crappy movies because good movies wouldn't give them the copyright because they don't need that. They don't need people to watch it on Netflix for free. But yeah, so if I want to watch some good movies, because I know like for example, A Beautiful Mind, you have and Eric also has, so like any movies like that, because you could also watch them from Eric, could you send them to me? That would be cool. So I could watch some good movies for a change. I mean, it has a couple good movies, like Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, and Moulin Rouge, and Rain Man, but it's difficult to find good movies because you have to think of them and then search for them, because like their selection thing sucks. And yeah, so I bought Rocky Horror Picture Show though, and I finally watched it. So yeah, I didn't really find it that great. I mean, it was a really cool movie, and I know why it's famous. Like, I know why it was such, like, when it was made, it's like all shocking, I'm sure. And that's cool, but it's not really something that I get that much enjoyment out of watching, so I don't think I would watch it all that much. But yeah. When I first visited here, there were these shoelaces that were like rainbow shoelaces, right? And I thought they were really awesome, and I wanted to get them, but then we didn't have time because we were like looking around Berkeley. That was when I visited with Dad and Ben. And I wanted to come back and get them, but after we moved, every time I go there, like the exact place where it was, it was like a little stand out on the street. Like they have a bunch of little stands where they sell things, you know. And that stand wasn't there. And so like for the first 2 months, it wasn't there anytime I was there. And so one day, the guy was back, right? And so I bought he had like these really long shoelaces, so I got a pair of the longest shoelaces he had. And so these are Converse boots now, right? So yeah, that was awesome. But guess what? The longest laces he had
weren't long enough. So this is actually using 2 shoelaces. It stops about there, and then it starts a new shoelace for the rest of it. And so the result is this. So I have one shoe rainbowy and the other shoe not. And of course, when I went to go back there, it wasn't there, and it hasn't been there since. So maybe in a couple months, I'll be able to get these shoes to match with rainbow laces. So, yeah. I mean, I like it anyways. I like mismatching, not matching, asymmetry. I like asymmetry. I guess that's kind of obvious with my hair and how I'm always not matching, but yeah, that's kind of my thing. So I guess it works. I would like to have the other one rainbowy though, just so I have lots of rainbows. Yeah. What's it like having your own room? Because I don't have my own room here. I share my room with Ben, which is nice. It's just, I don't think I've ever had my own room. I think before you were born I did. God, Rose. You ruined things. So I just basically decided that I'm just going to videotape whenever I feel like it, and whenever I have time to edit it and upload it, I will. So hopefully you'll be hearing more from me.